Okay, let me do a quick demonstration about how to do your final exam, which is your portfolio for the class. It is posted in the modules and these directions are there. And I'll just do a demo. So the first thing you should know is you've done a great job. This has been a really, really good semester. You have all done excellent work. I'm really excited to see it all presented here. And your final exam is your portfolio, which is an important document that you can show to employers as you start your job search in the future or now. And so look, you can turn in your SLO self-review as is, if that's what you'd like to do to be finished. It acts as a portfolio. And it suffices, and it's what I've seen so far, what you're doing, it's pretty good. And so you can just turn this in the portfolio final exam portion. Just download it again as a PDF and turn it in. But you might want to do just a little bit more. So the first thing to do, if you'd like to do more and make it more kind of graphically of your own style and things like that, the first thing to do is create a copy. So File, make a copy of the presentation, and I'm going to call this DESGN 320 Portfolio, and I'll put my name on it. So that's a good thing to do. So there it goes, and now I can get rid of my other one so I don't change the wrong one. This is my portfolio. So the next thing to do is this is no longer correct, so you can just get rid of it. And these are no longer needed, so you can get rid of those. Okay, and then you can write the words portfolio down here. And you can do that on every page. Okay, to do that, you would take that whole thing, Control C, go to the next page, get rid of that, delete, Control V, go to the next page, get rid of that, delete, Control V. And so you're making each page consistent. There we go. So now that's set. Okay, so now the next thing to do is to take each of these student learning outcomes and put it into your own words. And also get rid of this level box. So I can erase level, and I can highlight that, right click, and I think I can delete that column. There we go. And then pull this out so it matches. There, now I've got it. Okay. And so now, and I don't need to have the one dash anymore, and this can maybe get a little bit bigger if I want, but I want to change this to make the words my own. Conceptualize, design, I think I'm just going to say draw 1-point and 2-point perspectives. I like simple. And I'm just going to say, whoops, that doesn't need to have my caps lock on. And I'm going to change that from draw to hand sketch. There we go. And now since I'm going to probably be making things smaller, I can probably go up to like a 20 or a 24 on this. Probably make it bold. And this is up to you, but I like to use what's called title case. That's under Format, Text, Capitalization, Title case. And then it makes the beginning of each word a capital letter. Okay? And so, you know, I've probably got 3 or 4 of these only, so I can get rid of some of these. I really don't even need these boxes anymore and numbers. I can just get, and I can put my stuff here. And maybe I'll put one big one. Maybe I'll put a big one. one that's my favorite and two smaller ones. Lots of stuff you can do, and I'm going to make that just a little bit bigger so that it, there. Okay, so that's how I would do that page. Now look, on this one, I'm gonna do a little trick. I'm gonna duplicate this page, because then all of this works out right. And I'm gonna apply my, in order to create mass models based on defined programming guidelines. Okay, so I'm gonna change this, create 3D concept models according to project requirements. And I'm going to change that to client requirements. It means that you're going to be looking at something the client wants and do your 3D model, and they're concept models. So that makes more sense to me. So now I can get rid of this one. And I can duplicate this one again. Duplicate the slide. Now I can utilize problem solving, analyze criteria and apply learn principles, synthesize. Okay, so this is analyze and review concept models to ensure that they meet client needs. Something like that. That's what all that means. That's all your design review and checking out prices and costs and materials and just all, you know, that's what we're talking about. Synthesize solutions to specific design price. Make sure your design works. That's what that all means. So I can delete. And you can use, you know, just rewrite them so they make sense to you. So I'm going to duplicate that slide. What's the next one? Well, that one is pretty straightforward. So I can highlight this, right click, and if I do paste without formatting, it copies that format. But I do want that to be in title case. I can get rid of that slide now. And then my last slide, there we go, I'll duplicate that one, is, well, using industry standard composite. Okay, so this is, so this one is about, really it's about making your posters, right? So I'm going to do create visually pleasing and poster pleasing presentations, which can be poster, model, VR, video. You can do any of those. What's the matter with that one? Visually appealing. That sounds good. Presentations. There. That's what you're doing. That's your posters and your models and your videos that you made and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so there we are. And I don't think I put periods on any of the other ones. There we go. And then you're ready to put your images in. Okay, and you can just use the images you used in your SLO self-review, or you can use different ones of those, and you can, you know, this is where you can make them look as good as you'd like. You can make a great big one for each one of these. You can show a lot of work, a little work. But there you go. That's how you will prepare. And as I said, you can just leave your other work in there. adjust it. It says adjust the style to fit your own eye. Adjust any images that you wish to. You can use fewer images. You can resize them. You can get rid of the placement box. And then submit a PDF of your entire deck file. Download as a PDF, and then that goes into Canvas. And you can submit this early so that you're done as soon as you feel like it. It's due on the 16th. Okay, this semester in spring 2024. Okay, if you're hearing this in another time, it'll be due, but it's due the last day of finals. There we go. That's what it really is. It's due on the last day of finals. So there you go. That's your final exam portfolio for Design 3